Today on Inquirer. The unemployment rate in the country eased in April 2022, the Philippine Statistics Authority reported Friday. According to the Labor Force Survey, the unemployment rate in the country went down to 5.7% in April this year, lower than the 8.7% recorded the year prior. Further, the survey showed that the April 2022 unemployment rate is likewise slightly lower than the 5.8% recorded in March this year and 6.4% in January and February. The 5.7% unemployment rate equates to 2.76 million jobless Filipinos, which is lower by 1.38 million from the number of unemployed persons in April 2021, the survey stated. The Department of the Interior and Local Government refused to recognize the executive order issued by Cebu Governor Garcia, allowing individuals to do away with the national guideline on wearing face masks while outdoors. In a statement, Interior Secretary Eduardo Año said the DILG does not recognize Garcia's executive order because of the IATF guidelines already approved by the President. He added that those found violating the guidelines set by the IATF on the wearing of face masks, as well as the minimum public health standards in the province of Cebu, will still be confronted, apprehended, and arrested by the police if necessary. Año also made it clear that the President has directed the continued use of face masks except under circumstances defined by the IATF. At present, IATF guidelines allow only for specific instances when masks can be taken off, such as when eating or during certain well-ventilated sports and activities. In a press conference, Garcia said that her EO is putting reason, common sense, and logic on the wearing of face masks in the province of Cebu.
We shall only require face masks in closed and or air-conditioned places or spaces. However, in well-ventilated and open spaces, the use of face masks shall be optional. That's the key word. We are not saying do not use. We are, however, saying it's your choice. Those that would wish to breathe in pure oxygen, the more beneficial sea air that in fact has been proven to be good for your lungs, then please, let us not bring the wearing of face masks to ridiculous levels. Those with symptoms, those who are unwell, fever, cough, or runny nose, are required to wear the mask at all times.
Meanwhile, Cebu City Mayor Michael Rama said that he will not be adopting Garcia's executive order as of now, adding that the situation in the city is different from that of the province. Mandaue LGU also announced that the policy on wearing a face mask in the city is still in effect. President-elect Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. has expressed commitment to ensuring accountability in issues concerning human rights. United Nations Resident Coordinator in the Philippines, Gustavo Gonzalez, said Friday.
We need to continue in enhancing accountability in terms of human rights and making sure that what we adopted as part of the Human Rights Council Resolution 4553, the 6 concerns of the High Commissioner, they are addressed. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s confirmed its commitment. He even shared that he's conducting a number of consultations to ensure the best way of supporting the human rights agenda.
Gonzalez is referring to the United Nations Human Rights Council's resolution that calls for technical assistance to aid the Philippines in its human rights efforts. Asked if the human rights issues during the administration of President Rodrigo Duterte were tackled during the meeting, Gonzalez answered in the negative. He said that the human rights discussion revolved on the UNHRC resolution.
It means the UN and the government needs to work together in addressing some concerns on the human rights, and he is very much interested, for example, in ensuring a consultation for the nomination of the new Commissioner of Human Rights. So a quite positive, very positive meeting, and we are quite encouraged, and we will continue supporting the Philippines and the new administration in terms of addressing national priorities.
President-elect Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. is mulling attending the United Nations General Assembly this September, his camp said Friday. Marcos Jr. has yet to confirm his attendance to the event, but told UN Resident Coordinator to the Philippines Gustavo Gonzalez that it would be very important for him to represent the country and meet other world leaders, according to a statement released by his office.
This is a great and I think historic opportunity for the President and for the Philippines to share the new vision, the new challenges, but at the same time, the new opportunities.
The General Assembly will take place in the United States. Earlier, Marcos met with U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman, who said that the President-elect would be welcome to the United States given his diplomatic immunity as a head of state. Rebel Wilson has come out as a member of the LGBTQ plus community while introducing her quote-unquote Disney princess girlfriend, fashion designer Ramona Agruma. The Australian actress and Pitch Perfect alum revealed her new romance on an Instagram post with a caption, "I thought I was searching for a Disney prince, but maybe what I really needed all this time was a Disney princess," adding the hashtag #LoveIsLove. And that's the latest news today. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. I'm Christia Ramos.